How are you guys? Today I am going for determine traffic rules at specific location task. It is a pretty easy but confusing task. Most of the people don't either get qualify or simply get dismissed from the task shortly after they qualify. Uh, it has basically three parts. One is the actual road view, and there are two maps. One is base map, and one is the straight view map that moves according to your clicks. Okay, here you can see if I reset this map, start of the task. Look where we are right now and where the arrow is pointing. The green arrow is pointing towards this direction, and the red point where we have to take turn, or either we are allowed to take turn at this point. And secondly, when we move forward, our our location on the point here, you can see it also moves. So here if you see, if we go back here in practice, we should go this way, because you can see all the traffic is coming from the opposite view. If I move forward as per given on this map in this direction, actually I am moving in the wrong way. So whenever there is a wrong way indicated, you should go for, according to the traffic rules in Brazil, it is legal to make turn. Here turn is not a question anymore, because you are showing a wrong path. Because if I move at the point here basically it is asking either I can go forward or backward, but actually if this map were straight, then here you can see the sign that you cannot take your left, you cannot turn left. But here we are giving actually a wrong one way road. We are being given this direction in opposite way. We cannot move actually in this way. This task is asking right now we are here, and if we move forward and reach to this point, can we turn either this way or this way? So the verdict is no and one way. This is a one way road. Okay, the next task, this is the base map where we are right now. Here, by just moving this map right or left, you can determine your location by this arrow. Right now we are standing here and we want to turn in this way. Here you can see, is this road a two-way? First of all we have to check. If you don't know the sign E, just search for this E traffic sign. Translate this part. No parking sign letter E. Okay, this is no parking. Next time whenever we are going for this task, this sign is clear to us that this is a no parking sign in Brazil. Again, this is a no parking sign. Again I am going to reset the map just to make it clear. Either if we are coming from this way, can we make a turn? So here you can see this sign clearly indicate yes you can make. This sign shows you can go this way. Arrow with red circle traffic sign. This is a way to conquer this task. This is no right or left turn, but this is keep left arrow stock. No, this was not our. This is round traffic sign. Turn left, allow traffic left, or go to left side only. So here we are clearly being given the indication that you can turn this way. And if we see on the map, this traffic is one sided from this side and then going from this side, but the main goal is we are right now we are here at this turning point. If we are at a turning point, can we turn this way? Yes, we can. Simply yes. And what is it is given by a sign. Okay, my assumption was right because we were standing at the wrong point. We are standing at a wrong point here, so we cannot start in the wrong direction and then turn there. We should be coming from this way. Here this sign is indicated, and the error is one way road, start point must be in correct direction. So guys, keep this thing in your mind always, that your start point must be in the correct direction. This is our start point, this arrow point. So no and one way, this is a one way road. Okay, right now this is pretty easy task just to understand it by training. I am doing it after a long time because I have earned too much from this task in earlier. Okay, first of all you should come to start point. Here I am placing my arrow at the start point, but this is refusing. Okay, refusing to come here, don't know why. Is there any issue? Okay, now where I am looking here, it is asking to go this way and then further proceed to this way. So there are two main issues in this part. First of all, you have to cross the road. Here you can see you have to cross the road to that side, which is not practically possible because there is a divider and something you are not allowed to cross. And then again this sign is clearly saying that you can only turn this way. So in both cases this is wrong, and since we cannot cross the road, I'm going for no part. And here turn restriction sign shows non-navigable roads that are too narrow for regular traffic. Well, based on my previous assumption, let's try to make it. Okay, no, but what is the verdict over here for no? This is non-navigable, you cannot cross this way. If I try to submit, okay, this was correct. Okay, this is again our starting point, and the map asks to move forward. Okay, we are in the right direction going right now, and then at this point we should turn this way. If you turn the map, then your position also turns. Okay, this way you have to come a little back and then look around the buildings if there is any restriction given. If there is any restriction, sometimes they are very hidden behind the cars. You should be very careful because this is a very good paying task. Right now it's a training part, might be at the end it might give us 0.7 or 0.9 or something like that. If I move a little forward, then again here you can see you cannot move forward straight. but our task is to determine whether we can turn. Yes, we can, because we can see there is already a parked vehicle and there is no restriction given. These vehicles, of course, have gone in this direction. These are also parked vehicles, so you can turn without any doubt. So I am going to put verdict yes, and then lane marks. Basically, there is no sign given, but lane marks I usually select them because whenever there is a restriction, lane marks are also placed. But here we are neither given any restriction nor a lane mark, so I have to select anything. So I usually make this lane marks part. We are moving in the right direction. This is a starting point. We are moving forward, and then here it is. This is non-navigable road because this is clearly placed in the middle of road where restricting you from entering that part. So actually it is asking that if you somehow cross the point and move here, either you can turn, but here you can say from our start point you cannot turn, you cannot even cross this part. So this is non-navigable. Here this is non-navigable part. Non-navigable means roads that are too narrow for regular traffic. Private roads, including those whose entrance gates are leading to private areas, or roads that do not exist, or roads that are physically inaccessible. So basically this time this road is physically inaccessible due to the reason, this reason. This is a hurdle placed in the middle of the road. So I am going with non-navigable part. Right now I am going smooth with only one mistake because the training part is very crucial. Okay, one thing you should make clear that you must be, your starting point must not be wrong. There are, if there are two roads, no other road is on that side, so it is clear that I am at the right place. So if I am going forward, forward, and the red dot is reached, here it is asking either I can turn this way. So first of all I should go a little back and check this thing. Here either it is a restriction or not. Apparently there is no restriction given. If I just come forward of the road because I want to turn this way, here you can see traffic is going, it is too narrow for regular traffic, but a car can cross in either way. So if I try to make the verdict yes, yes it is correct. Again I am at the starting point and going in this direction. This is clearly a two-way road because it is a local road, which is probably not a one-way part. So I am going. Don't be confused by this car because these pictures are taken by a robotic car which has multiple cameras on its back, and when it was shooting this way, this car was behind that. So in every scene you will, this car will follow you. This scene is neither static because these are pictures taken at different times. So this car was following our robotic car. So I have reached our decision point. Yes, either from this Either at this place I can move there. Yo, okay. Here it is a traffic sign that is clearly indicating you cannot move right. But at this place, can I move this way? Yes, I can. Because there is no restriction on going straight. As you can see, this car has already turned. From coming here, you can clearly go here. Because our starting point and these are coincides. Yes, you can go again going for lane marks. Okay. I hope right now you are clear, so I am going to make it a bit fast. So again going here, if I reach this point, can I turn this way? It is the same task, I think. That was previously. Simply go with yes, landmarks. If there is a sign, you should go for sign. But since okay, I am again at this place. Okay, this was the same thing. Again, first of all, go to the starting point because your starting point is very crucial. If you are not available at starting point, you cannot make a clear decision. So at my starting point, I can see here this is a non-navigable road. I cannot go on that part. So this is non-navigable. Again from the starting point, I have reached to the similar place. These tasks are again repeating, don't know why. So here again you can clearly move. Okay, this one is different. Here we are at starting point and this is asking for to go this way and then here we are right now. We are aligned with this starting point. Is something wrong because where we are placed right now, our starting point is wrong. You cannot start right from here and go to this direction because this road is clearly one way. You can go only this way. You cannot cross it from here. And what it is asking, you go here and then move this way. But this is not a starting point or parking point. You can see fire hydrant. Okay. And this place is clearly obstructed by sign. So you will see non-navigable. Again from the starting point, I am moving forward. And here you have to move this way. If you are confused how to make a turn, I'll go back little, then move your cursor, it will show you. If it is moving similar to this green line direction, you will be clear that I should have to move from going from here to this way to left. So it will give you an idea. Again I am searching for any sign here. There is no restriction, vehicles are already going this way, so this is not restricted either. Yes. If I go for other verdict, Okay, sometime this type of issue is evident where street map is not given. Select this option, and here you can clearly see that this in this area there is no street map available where you are being. You can go at this place, but the point, at your given location, let's go to the instruction part. And if you are not sure, it's okay to pick can't decide. If you can't see the map details, pick can't decide. Always choose the safest and legal based on the. So in this part, since we cannot decide, because this is aerial view given, but it is from another part. So this is our location, but right now if I going to reset the map, I am going to reset. Okay, I am almost here. If I, yes, I somehow reached the place. I am trying to go to my starting point, initial starting point. No, this is not our start point. Okay, somehow I reached my starting point. Okay, basically they want us to start from here, which is not allowed. Turning, there's a bit confusion in the map. Okay, this entry is basically prohibited. Here you can see from this mark that you cannot enter this way. So our starting point is in the wrong direction. So we will go for non and one way. The road is wide and smooth, making it suitable for cars and travel on. Don't know why, because I cannot even enter in this part. So how can I decide? This is a bit confusion over here. If I even try to enter in some forced way, let's try to make a decision. Basically it is asking here, we are straight opposite to that point. It is asking if we go from that way, enter from that way, either we can turn here. Basically this road is under construction, but don't know why. I think there is some mistake. The road is wide and smooth, making it suitable for car. Okay, If it is going for I hope the method is clear to you. Next thing is your judgment. You are the best judge. Make your own way about how to do the task. So I am at this point right now. Basically, yes, reached right now at the point, and it is asking to make a turn. In which way? Not in, not this way, but this way. Yes. So it is clear here. You can make the turn, but again I'm going to my starting point, and while on the way I'm looking for any signs if there is any restriction. You should be very cunning while doing this task because there are very small signs sometimes present on the roadside. Okay, yes, you can make a turn, it is smooth. Yes, landmark. This task is a bit resource intensive and heavy. Again at my entry point I am going a little back from my start point, so yes, it is clear and evident that I can move in this way. There is no restriction. Basically it is a local road in some commune. And while apart from the task, you can clearly say that Brazil is very beautiful, very lush green. Yes, it is perfectly allowable. Again from the starting point I'm moving forward. Yes, it is completely legal to move forward from the starting point. Then the next part is to reach. Oh, what is this? So the first way is to, you can place directly here and little move forward. So I have reached at this place where you should decide either you can make turn. Try to little zoom it. So from here you can see that this traffic is allowed to go in this direction, but it is still not clear either you can move or not. The traffic signs are silent in this way. This part is green. This traffic is moving. This is, this sign is, yes, here you can see for this side of traffic, yes, you are not allowed to turn. This side of traffic can only go straight. Here you can see this from this sign. You can go only straight and you are prohibited to U-turn. So clearly going, if you are going from this side, you can see this sign is facing towards you and clearly telling you you cannot turn. At this point you cannot turn. I am here, you are at the point, and if you try to turn this way you are restricted. No, it's a turn restriction. So this should be very clear. Whenever you are restricted to make turn, sign shows roads just for delivery trucks or local. No. Sign makes where cars can't go. No. Sign where roads are private. No. Sign indicating no turning allowed. Here this sign is indicating that you are not done. So you should make this verdict turn restriction to submit. This is a very sensitive task because no company can either consider, or especially a map or traffic related company, that you should make wrong decision and their traffic get caught in accident because it is potentially very lethal. If based on your verdict their AI is trained wrong, then it could kill people and people can sue the company. This is again the same task which I have told you earlier. Yes, you are allowed, perfectly allowed to go in this direction. There is no restriction. Okay, again going right. Don't know why they are giving me the same task again and again. But here, this is again the same task that I have just described a minute earlier. Here, this is a restriction sign. You cannot turn. So according to traffic rules, it is legal to make a turn. No, because there is a turn restriction. At your starting point, you can see you are facing in the right direction from the starting point, and they are asking you to enter this way on that road, this particular road, but clearly you cannot enter because this is